Independence, particularly as we get older, really requires muscle. So today you'll hear how everyday strength turns into real life adventures. Move is our action pillar, simple, progressive strength that transfers into real life. And that is lifting grandkids, carrying groceries, traveling, and playing without fear. In this episode, you'll hear how one of our women turned training into confidence on the road and at home. So listen for the exact moment she realized, this is all translating into real life, and I'm loving the body I have. So good morning, Ina. Thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome, Sheree.
So, Ina, we're just going to have a bit of a chat with you about your strength journey. How old are you, Ina?
I'm 71.
71 is a good age to be. Can I ask you, what made you decide to call up and ask about strength training classes and start actually changing your body?
I think last year when I turned 70, that's always a shock. At the same time, I was also diagnosed with some osteoarthritis in my back and my shoulder. Had to give up playing tennis, unfortunately, because of my right shoulder. And just started thinking, I don't want to get old this fast. I'd better do something to slow it down. And then I heard about your classes. They're around the corner from me, so it seemed perfect.
Great, that's so good.
Yeah.
So you've just been back on a pretty long, fun adventure, but a hard adventure. I wouldn't say it's for many people your age because they would think, oh, I wouldn't be doing that. Can you describe a bit more about this adventure that you've just come back from with good friends?
Sure, yeah. So a group of us drove from Tassie all the way over to WA to do the Canning Stock route, which is an 1,800 kilometre four-wheel drive, very remote off-road track. You have to be fully reliant, fully self-sufficient, carry all your food, and for us that was for the whole 18 days on the track, as well as some of the days coming back over the Nullarbor. So it was a lot of prep of food. We had to have all our rescue gear and water and extra fuel. So we were carrying quite a load. And I guess, excuse me, what the strength training did for me and how it helped me was that I was able to help my partner lift those heavy boxes in and out of our four-wheel drive at least twice a day, and sometimes at lunchtime a couple more as well. And they were heavy. And I have to say, I don't think that I would have been able to lift a box up over my head onto top of two other boxes in the back of a four-wheel drive had I not improved my, physical strength.
That is so good. And you're right. If you didn't have that strength, then your husbands have to rely on maybe your friends to do it.
Yes.
But you must feel good that you can be part of that adventure.
Yes, absolutely.
And then
indeed.
ongoing, if you want to go in another 5 years, not probably the same route maybe, but go away with your friends again rather than saying, no, I can't do it.
Yes.
You can opt to do it again.
I can opt to do it again, and I hope that I can.
Yeah, because they're fun adventures, aren't they, when you're out in the outback, travelling around.
They are.
And the thing is you're out in soft sand, so you have to be prepared to get bogged and people getting you out, and then you might have to dig out some things.
Absolutely.
Did you get bogged at all?
We didn't.
Wow, that's rare.
Which was incredible.
Wow, well that was good. But if you did get bogged, you'd be able to be part of it, digging out the sand from underneath and popping in things underneath.
Funnily enough, just last weekend after all the rain, we did bog the four-wheel drive on our property, and we did have to dig it out, so there you go.
So back here at home.
Here at home.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So what, Ina, are some specific changes that have happened to your body since strength training?
Okay, my upper body strength has improved, as I've just said, in my ability to lift heavy weights. Yeah. I've lost about 5 kilos. Some of that was probably due to the Canning Stock route as well. I feel as though my core, I'm much more conscious of my core and making sure that when I do lift something heavy, I have my core on, because I can't afford to further injure my shoulders or my back.
No, that is so good. I think that is so good. And it's just because we do a lot of core work, don't we, in class? So I'm constantly reminding you girls, switch on your core, switch on your core. So then that translates from class out into the real life. And so when you're out there, you're probably thinking, I'm have to pick this heavy weight up, switch on my core.
Exactly.
And it does translate. And so it does help.
And it becomes automatic.
Yeah,
you know,
it does.
you start.
You're right.
You don't even notice you're doing it.
No.
And that's good.
That is
great.
so good. I love that. So what are some challenges that you've encountered, I know, along the way? Or maybe let's talk about your trip. Were there some challenges? Or you guys did some home, or you're building a home, aren't you?
We are building a house at the moment.
Are there some challenges there that you've had?
Yes, once again, it's been heavy work. We're not the builders. We have a builder, a building team doing that. But part of the deal to save us a bit of money is that we do the site cleanup every day.
Yeah, there you go.
And that takes quite a while, and it involves lifting some pretty heavy materials. And
if you want to regain and keep muscle after 55, download my free Regain Muscle Starter Guide. Not a workout, it's a foundation. It covers safety, form, balance, mobility, recovery, and protein so you can train at home with confidence. The link is in the description and pinned comment. So let's get back into it.
yeah, so our builder likes a really clean, tidy site, and he likes, for example, all the timbers lined up in length order, so he doesn't waste time finding a piece of timber in a pile.
I love that.
And moving sheets of like cement sheet. They're really heavy.
Wow.
So it's
How long does that take you to tidy up?
about sometimes an hour.
Wow.
One day it took me a few hours because I also had to sweep out all the water that had come in from the rain out of the house because we don't have windows in there yet.
And you were doing that all by yourself, or was your husband helping you?
I mostly do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good lady. See, women, hear us roar. We can do it. So good, Ina. That's great. So, Ina, I was wondering how strength training has helped with everyday activities, just your normal everyday activities. So probably things like that. Does it help you vacuum or put things in the car or move your groceries when you buy them into the boot?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I feel as though I can carry 2 really heavy bags of groceries very easily to the car and lift them up into it. It's absolutely fine.
I think that's fantastic. And has strength training helped with your balance and mobility?
My mobility has always been pretty good because I walk a lot.
Yes, that's cool.
The one thing that I think maybe I need to improve on more is balance.
Okay.
And that's something that I'd like to concentrate on in my strength classes going on,
Yeah, I
is
think
balance. Because I do sometimes get wobbly knees, and that's, just throws me a bit off balance.
And I would agree. I think you're really good, but sometimes with certain things, you got one leg straight behind you, you are a little bit unbalanced. But isn't it good that we all have things to work on, because none of us are really there 100% where we want to be, including myself.
Of course.
And do you think that strength training has it given you more confidence in being able to lift heavy things?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I am very careful about how I lift them, and I won't try and lift something which is too heavy.
That's good.
But I do know that I can lift heavier weights than I previously could.
That's good. So how do you know when something is too big, too heavy for you to lift? Is it because you start to lift and think, oh, it feels too big?
Yeah, or I can't, the shape of it is too awkward to get a good lift.
Yeah, great, a good handhold on it.
And it's clearly a 2-person lift.
I think that's wise for everyone out there, because sometimes somebody will come in and tell me that they've hurt their back because they tried to pick up something by themselves where they knew that it should have been a 2-person lift. So well done that you're on the ball with that. I think that's a good thing.
Thank you.
And looking ahead, say 10 years, what adventures do you think are still achievable just because of how you move today?
Right, okay. Well, 10
More.
years, I'll be 81. So
Oh, whoa!
Whoa.
Good age to be.
I'm hoping that my partner and I are still going on Outback trips in our four-wheel drive, and that I can cope with the tiredness that brings with it. I also have a son and two grandchildren in London. I hope that I can make long journeys over to London to see them.
Yeah.
And I also have two stepchildren who are only in their 20s and are yet to have families.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping between now and when I'm 81, I'm still able to participate with, babies and toddlers.
Perfect. And that you're right, they're a lot of hard work.
They are a lot of hard work.
So one needs to keep everything going to prepare for the toddlers when they come, because they are fast and they don't care.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
run off
right.
quickly.
That's exactly right,
And then to be
Sheree.
able to pick up a
Yeah.
big baby, like they require a bit of core work and stuff.
Yeah,
So well done.
exactly.
So Ina, it's been great to have a chat with you today. There's one last thing I'd like to ask, and I want you to look directly at the camera, because you'll be talking to someone out there. What would you say to that person out there that goes, I'm in my early 70s or 70s, I don't think that I could ever do what she's doing. I don't even think I could start strength training, because you've just started not that long ago, maybe a year and a half ago, a year ago. And so what would you say to that lady out there that's thinking, I couldn't do it?
I'd say give it a go, because I think it's the best thing you can do at this later age in your life to maintain a healthy body and to ward off some of the things that come with getting older. And I think if you want to continue having adventures in your life, then work hard to be able to do that.
Great.
Yeah.
Good advice, Ina. So there you go. Don't let age stop you.
No.
And don't think that I'm too old to start, because you can start and you can reap the benefits. And then you think, if you're going to live for the next 25 years, Ina, say for example, you're going to live to old age, then you're going to want to be in the best shape of your life to get to that old age and
course,
live independently at home.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. I've got a new home to enjoy for many more years.
Building a brand new home in there, early 70s, pretty good. You're right. You want to enjoy it for a while after all this hard work you're doing.
Indeed.
So thank you, Ina, for the chat today, and I hope you've inspired someone else.
Oh, I hope so too.
Thank you, Ina.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.